Yeah. 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 Okay. Hello, little yogis. My name is Nalini, and today we are going to be going on an adventure into the jungle. So, to prepare for our adventure, we want to take a seat on the ground. You can cross the legs if that feels comfortable. Feeling heaviness through the lower part of the body. And closing down the eyes. Before we go on an adventure, we need to check in with what we have, what we're taking with us. So I'm going to check in with my eyes, your nose, your mouth, your shoulders, your knees, your feet, your ears, your breath. Can you hear yourself breathing? And we're going to be going on this adventure without any grown-ups. So setting ourselves up, we're going to be brave, we're going to explore the jungle today. Before we go, saying goodbye by opening the arms out wide and taking a big breath in. As you exhale, give someone you love a hug. Again, big breath in, expand the arms out wide. Exhale, give someone you love a big hug. Okay, inhale, arms come out wide. And we're ready to go. So to get to the jungle today, we are going to go flying on our yoga mats. So our yoga mats are a little bit magical. They're going to fly us to the jungle, but they need a little bit of help to get lifted. So we're going to help them by breathing for our yoga mats. And our breath is going to lift the yoga mat up and send it off on its way. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh the breath out. 2 more times for the yoga mat starting to lift off. Inhale. Open the mouth, big sigh out. Getting some more height. Inhale. Open the mouth, sigh the breath out. And then we can feel the yoga mat starting to lift up off the ground, uncrossing the legs, standing on both feet, and then on the inhale, we're going to shoot up, high toward the sky, reaching so high that we go up above the clouds, so high that we can see the moon. Let's be the moon. Inhale, and crescent out to one side. Hello, moon. Back to center, and out to the other side. Hello, moon. Coming back to center, we're so high above the world now, and we're going to start diving back down to find our jungle. Big dive down. Now we are cruising along, and we're going past a farm, so we can see on the farm there's lots of green grass, lots of animals having fun. Take a moment, look at the cow with its big belly, its chest, its head, both feet on the ground. What sound does a cow make? Moo. And then next to the cow, there's a cat, a friendly cat, arching its back, having a big stretch. What sound does a cat make? That's right, meow. So we're going to move, stretch the belly out. Meow. Moo. Meow. One more cow. And one more cat. You might have noticed I've got a friend with me today. This is Lulu. She's going to help us on our adventure through the jungle. So after you've seen your last cat, we notice that there's a dog on the farm as well. The dog lifts its tail up nice and high and gives it a wiggle. What sound does a dog make? What sound does a dog make? Woof. That's right. Finding your dog. And we're going to talk to the dog, and the dog's going to tell us that we have arrived at the entrance to the jungle. So arriving now, and our yoga mat lands on the ground, because we don't want to be flying through the jungle. We want to be walking through the jungle so that we can meet all the animals along the way. So the yoga mat rolls itself up and fits into your pocket. It'll come in handy later. We start to look around, notice all the beautiful trees that you can see. Notice the fresh air. Breathe it in. What can you smell? And then on the tree closest to us, we almost can't see it, but when we concentrate, it's camouflaged, there's a lizard. We step 1 foot forward, both hands come down to the inside of that foot to find your lizard. Chest forward, and the lizard looks at you and sticks out its tongue. Then it draws its tongue back in, and it sticks out its frills. It's a frilled-necked lizard. And so let's ask the lizard which way to the river. And the lizard looks around one way, then looks around the other way, and then looks back straight and sticks its tongue out again. That way. So we want to go that way. All right. We look around to another tree, and there's another lizard. Take the other foot forward. Chest proud. And this lizard also sticks its tongue out at you. And then it pulls its tongue back in, and it sticks its frills out. And just to make sure that we've got the right directions, we ask the lizard which way to the river. And the lizard looks one way, the lizard looks the other way, the lizard looks forward and sticks its tongue out. That way to the river. All right, let's go that way. All right, so coming up to a standing position, there's a log. We want to take a big step over the log. And we start to see the river. You can see it in the distance. And you notice by the river, there's a pink flamingo. The flamingo just stands on one leg, finding its balance, one long, skinny leg. Maybe it wobbles a little bit, but it's stable. The flamingo is standing underneath the biggest tree you've ever seen. So let's take foot to leg, and let's be that tree. Rooting down into the ground. Let's grow a little taller. And maybe the top of the tree sways in the wind. No matter how much it's swaying, its roots are still grounding it down strongly. Let's step back. There's another log we've got to step over. Make sure we step with the other foot. Woo. And we re-be that flamingo. Picking one foot up, finding your balance. Lots of tricky things to step over in the jungle. And then let's be the tree, foot to leg. growing as tall as you can. Maybe a little wobble. Beautiful. All right, and we've seen the river. So stepping back and coming down, because in the river there's a boat. We decide to get in the boat because there's been lots of walking so far. So sitting down into the boat, bum down so it's nice and safe. Here are the sides of the boat. And then we pick the feet up and the boat's like a big V and it rocks back and forward in the water. But the water's nice and calm. Rocking backwards and forwards. There's oars, let's pick them up and start to row the boat. Rowing the boat down the river. And as we go down the river, we notice there's a bridge. We're going to row underneath the bridge. The bridge is from one side of the banks to the other side of the banks. And then the middle of the bridge lifts high so that the boat can go underneath it safely. So we're still in the boat. And we start to notice that there's lots of animals following us down the river. We stick our head into the crystal clear water and see a fish. Bringing the elbows down, sending the legs long. The fish puffs its chest out and makes a big O with its mouth. Let's do that again. Hi, Mr. Fish. All right, coming back up. Still in the boat, let's look around. What other animals can you see? I can see a butterfly. Bringing the feet together, the butterfly flaps its wings. And it seems to dance lightly in the air. And we say hello to the butterfly. And let's look around. What other animals can we see? When you look down deep into the water, you notice something slithering. It looks like it's lying down on its belly and it's going side to side, and then suddenly it puffs its chest up out of the water. It's a snake, but don't worry, it's a friendly snake. And it sticks its tongue out at you. And then it comes back down. And then it comes back up. Gives you a little smile, a little wink, and sticks its tongue out at you. And again goes down. And again goes up. A little wink, a little tongue stick out. Hi, Mr. Snake. And down he goes. On the other side of the boat, you notice a swan. A proud swan, big chest, long neck. The swan looks at you and she ruffles her feathers. She looks the other way and she ruffles her feathers. And you say, "Excuse me, Miss Swan, we're looking for our friend Hanuman, the monkey. Where can we find Hanuman?" And Mrs. Swan says, "Hanuman lives at the widest part of the river. Let me show you where it is. I'll take you there." So Mrs. Swan swims, ruffling her feathers, and takes you down the river toward one side of the riverbank. And so we land the boat on the riverbank and get out of the boat, looking for our friend Hanuman. Hanuman's a monkey, and his favorite thing to do is to jump far across the river. So he goes to the widest point and he steps from one side, he reaches his other leg forward to the other side and takes his feet as far apart as he can. And we ask Hanuman why he likes to do this. Why does he like to jump across the river all the time? And he says that he likes to do this because when he jumps across the river, he meets lots of different friends. He gets to meet the fish, he gets to meet the other monkeys, he gets to meet the cats and the dogs and the birds the more he travels across the river. We ask Hanuman why he likes to meet all the other animals. And he says, well, by meeting all the other animals, I can see that even though we look different, even though some of us have scales, some of us have fur, some of us have paws, we're still all friends. We're still all one part of one big family. So we start jumping across the river with Hanuman, meeting more and more and more friends, more and more and more animals, talking to them about how they experience the jungle, their favorite things, their wings, their legs, their feathers. And then stepping back, we realize that we've been in the jungle for quite a while now, and it's starting to get late, and we're starting to get a little bit tired. So we say thank you to Hanuman, our monkey friend, and give him a big hug. And we'll see all our jungle friends again soon. But for now, let's pull that yoga mat out of our pockets, because we're ready to go home. Lie yourself down on your yoga mat. Getting nice and comfortable. Closing down the eyes. And again, we need to help our flying yoga mat take off. So let's inhale together, breathe in through the nose. Open the mouth and sigh the breath out. Feel the mat starting to lift off. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out. One more time. And the yoga mat floats off the ground. It's hugging you so that you're safe and comfortable. And it gently floats up toward the clouds and takes you home. The yoga mat carefully lands back at your home. And once it's landed, we want to be quiet as we come up to seating. Slowly, carefully as possible. And let's just check that we've still got the things we took with us on our journey. So our eyes are there, nose, lips, shoulders, knees, toes, ears, our breath, we inhale. Notice all the comforting smells of your home. Exhale. And then let's bring the palms together at the heart. Sending a big thank you and lots of love to all the friends we made today. I hope you had fun on your jungle adventure. See you next time.